For whatever reason, I was thinking of Coach this weekend. If you don't know, this is Left 4 Dead 2, and it's a character coach, and I helped create him. And so how character creation works at Valve is the artists kind of come up with some concept art and on their own, and then the writers come up with some character descriptions on their own. And then we meet together and we take the best of each and kind of they make art out of our words, we make words out of their art. And it's kind of back and forth. Now, Coach's original concept art looked like this. He was a bit of a goofball because the description I gave him was a bit of a goofball. And so this is clearly a wacky dude, but the reason for that is simple. And that reason is he was based on a real character. I had come up with the description. He was based on my high school football coach. Now, my high school football coach was this heavy-set Italian dude who was problematic in a whole bunch of ways, and our team was winless. Nobody ever came and saved us. And I wasn't very good. I ended up putting pads on. I was a good football player, but not with pads. Okay, but back to this. He was a goofball. And so when we would run from the high school to St. Bridget's to grade school, because they had a practice field and we didn't, in August, doing 2 days, and it's tired and it's hot and we don't want to run, he would make inappropriate jokes as a way to motivate us. And when he got us to laugh, we'd be like, hey, Coach, stop, you're killing us. Now, his name is Coach, and we had this goofiness about him. Now, eventually he becomes this, the Coach you all know, right? Kind of a badass. Again, Chad Coleman really brings a lot to the character with his ability to act. But the goofiness remains. And again, based on a real person, based on a person I know, and that person was Coach. Now, at one point, Rochelle asks, do you think Coach has a first or last name? Because they just refer to him as Coach. Because I only know him as Coach. Now, I also had an actual head coach. That was the English teacher, and I don't remember that dude at all, because I went to a Catholic high school, and that dude was straight-laced and all the bad parts of all of that. But the assistant coach, who I called Coach, I remember a lot, so much so, 30 years later, I put him in a game. And when I refer to him as Coach. Because if you play sports, that's how you refer to your coach, as Coach. And so, that's the story of Coach.